Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Sun, Moon, Star Tarot. My name is Gina. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. These next 4 bell sounds are to align us and to bless this reading. Today, I've been feeling a little bit off. And I wasn't going to film. I was like, you know what? Because whenever I don't feel well, I just use it as an excuse basically to not film. But I'm kind of getting tired of that cycle because, I mean, you feel like shit, you know, like it's all a cyclic thing, you know? So I was like, you know what? Today we are not letting our irritability get in the way. We're going to do some card readings and yeah. So this reading is for if you are feeling irritated or annoyed, this is going to be the reading for you. So I'm going to pull intuitive messages for myself and for you, because it's like if you're in the same energy, then you know it should still resonate. So yeah, this is for all signs. Oh, we have one kind of coming up. We have King of Swords. So a need to disconnect from emotions, and I see that. And then we have King of Wands. Wow. So they're like, disconnect from emotions and connect to your passion, I guess. And that's what I'm doing here, because I love tarot. And so I'm glad I did this video so far. We have these beautiful kings coming in. A lot of divine masculine energy, and that's about leadership and taking charge, and really about accountability as well. What else? Oh, wow, I love this. They just fly out. We have the 3 of Pentacles, so co-creating with the universe. Beautiful. One more, please. They're like, oh, you said one more. No, they gave me a bunch. Oh, well, this one fell on my lap, and we have the Sun card. So whatever you're going through, Spirit is saying it is going to be okay. All right, bottom of the deck here, we have the 3 of Cups, another 3. So a lot of synchronicities. As you can see, we have 2 kings and 2 3s and the Sun card, which is arguably the strongest card in the deck, I feel, because it just has that overt positivity about it. But we do have the 3 of Cups here. That's like co-creating. I mean, not co-creating, but like being in that celebratory energy. So it is still a co-creation of sorts. I'm just kind of focused on the celebratory aspect. So I think Spirit is wanting us to celebrate this time and to see that this is a victory that is happening right now. Just kind of changing their perspective around a little bit here. And then so I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Just clarify across the top, please. Yeah, we have 4 coming out from the top. And then we have Awakening. So you're awakening to the celebratory energy, I feel. What's underneath here? We have Numbing. And then we have Twin Flame. And then we have Action. So if you're doing anything to numb out a little bit, if you're doing anything to numb out, you're being encouraged to kind of like transmutate this energy into one of positivity. And I just saw 333 on the timer thing. So that's beautiful. I think now is just a time of transmutation. But across, we have Summer. This is Cups energy, water energy here coming in. So you kind of being more with the flow and letting the breeze take you. Just kind of like, I feel like this card is a card about kind of like surrendering, but also like going with the flow. If that makes any sense, because when you surrender, you kind of like let go of control. But I guess in a roundabout way, surrendering is about going with the flow. But I think the Summer card is like, summer is a time where we go with the flow, you know? So, yeah. And then we have Healing coming in. I just love this card. I'm so happy that it came out today. So whatever you are working towards, or, excuse me, there may be something that you need to heal around your creativity, perhaps, because this is coming in under King of Wands, or doing your creative shindig, doing whatever that you are creative at will help bring healing energy into your life. And then we have Soulmate coming in as well as you're co-creating. So I guess Spirit is saying when you're co-creating in this energy of creativity basically, then you're going to be calling in a soulmate, or just the energy will kind of shift in you. Even like my irritability right now is nowhere near when it first started, or when I first started this video. So that's interesting. And then we have fresh start, another almost a sun card, and the sun nourishes plants too as well. So that's beautiful. All right, and then I have just one more question, and that's going to be, what are some archetypes? I have this archetype deck here, and so I'm eager to use it. So I'm like, okay, what are some archetypes that we can better embody at this time to kind of get us through this period of irritability and annoyance? On the bottom of the deck here, we have warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. And funny how we have like 2 kings here. And warrior, I view it as more, warrior can be female, obviously, but it is that masculine energy coming in, because skill, discipline, strength, skill, discipline, that's all like more masculine energies. All right, so we have slave, as like these are archetypes you can call in to help with the annoyance and the irritability. So we have slave. Interesting, I was talking about surrendering, and it kind of went off on a tangent with that. And then we have slave, which is surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And I was talking about surrendering and what it means to surrender. And that is what it means to surrender, is to give your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And usually surrendering comes after us being an ego trying to like kind of control things. So that's beautiful that that came in. And then we have hero/heroine, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And coming in this position with the King of Wands, definitely you getting into that creativity, or tapping into that creativity, which is a source of personal empowerment. And then we have detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. So right now is a perfect time to seek out your personal inner truth. Instead of trying to seek out the truths that are outside of you, seek out ones that exist inside of you. Discover new things about yourself. And then we have thief. I found this one to be kind of funny. I'm like, why the hell is thief here, guys? But this, I guess this is what they wanted, you know? And so it says, sheds light on the potential wealth within you so that it can, that's so funny how it was like, and by the way, I did not read this card. It was sitting like on the desk here, but I did not read like the card prior to like physically holding it and showing it to you guys. And I was just talking about discovering the truth within yourself. And this card is saying, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that never can be stolen. And you see how he's holding his heart. So like whatever you hold to your heart is your personal source of wealth and empowerment. And that can never be stolen from you, even in this time, even when you're annoyed, even when you in all of these emotions, your personal empowerment can never be stolen, okay? And I'm just gonna, guys, I have these 2 decks. I don't know which one I should use because both of these are kind of calling my name, but I don't want to use one advice deck. I usually use this one. This is my oldest deck. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna try to make a new connection with this deck. We have 4th chakra, Anahata, a beautiful energy. So just really connecting with your heart center is like the main theme, I swear. And I'm just gonna put these here so you can see that I'm actually like pulling. I just prefer to do it back here because less like flinging about, you know. But we do have patience coming in. So at this time, patience is required, not only like for surrounding situations, but also with yourself. Like, I feel like we can be a little bit too hard on ourselves and expect ourselves to kind of like behave in a certain way and act a certain way. Especially me being like a spiritual leader or wanting to step into that role. It's like, okay, like you get frustrated when you feel like shit all the time. And it's like, well, why am I feeling this way, you know? But if you can't feel that way, then you can't connect with other people because other people feel that way. And that's what needs to be learned. So patience. Have patience with yourself and have patience with others around you. at this time. We do have journey. So this may be an inner journey for you, and that is okay. It is okay to not be where you want to be right now, but it is not okay to continue to be in that state, and then a year from now, and then 5 years from now, and then 20 years from now, you're still in that same predicament. That is not okay. That is called being stagnant. I just want to like clarify with that. We have a lot. Because it's a little bit harder shuffling, like to where you can see me, but it's okay. I just want you to see that the cards do fly out. This one flew, so I'm gonna get it. We have yin yang. That's about coming into inner balance. And kind of connecting with your heart chakra, actually, because a heart chakra, well, our heart chakras are purifiers in a sense. So right now you may be needing some purification, or just to better connect with the divine masculine and divine feminine energies within you. And divine masculine is the king, all those kings that we saw, and the divine feminine is like the creative aspect behind those. So just bringing that into focus and balance. And bottom of the deck here, we have action. And that action card came out here too. Beautiful. Action, action. So I'm going to put these here. And then one more. Oh, too much. Like I said, it's a little bit harder doing it on camera. So, but I just want you guys to see that this is authentic, and yeah. And then you have two popping out. I'm just gonna take the one on the top. This has door to personal happiness. No, door to healing and happiness. And then we have that healing card that came in. So that's pretty cool. We have two synchronicities in this reading. Okay, the bottom of the deck energy is the world, but since there were two cards that flew out, I'm taking the card that flew out with this one as the bottom of the deck energy. And that is beautiful envy. I actually find this to be quite hilarious that this would pop out with that one. So address where, like, the envy in your life. Like, do you see what others have and do you covet it? Because you can create that same success by yourself. You know? So just keep that in mind. Yeah. So I hope this reading has been beneficial to you. I know it has been for me. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.